God that I'm.
Oh, wait a second. My wife uses that word, the SH word, and she wanted me to tell you it's all right.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. Whoa, this just spun me into a great question.
Wow. I love that you went here.
I have a filthy mouth. I have a filthy mouth. I grew up in a very like Italian style. Like forgive me for my next play, but nothing's funnier than fuck. You know what I mean? Like that shit to me, like that, like right, like it's like a little spice on a conversation, right? But my heart is like it wasn't coming from a cursing aspect, right? Like if I was like F Reed, it's way different than I'm like, I F with Reed. You know what I mean? Like it's to me in my heart, which I feel God is monitoring, is reflecting what I mean by the words that I'm using. But somebody challenged me and said, yo, you're reflecting God though. And another person sees it in a different way. You're the one that's bouncing the wrong image off of him. So is it okay to swear or not okay to swear? One answer you guys give me might set me free to be like, and then say whatever I want. And the other one's going to give me deep problems on trying to fixing it. And by the way, I've been trying, and it's hard, okay? It's really hard. So what is the correct answer? Oh.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Do not let any unwholesome talk.
I'm sorry. I find it so captivating that you guys just look at it and go, Ephesians, like, dude, that's the coolest thing to me more than anything. Because if I had that ability, if a genie came out, if a genie existed, and he's like, you have one wish, it's like, I wouldn't want to speak every language in the world. It's like, I would want to be able to speak to somebody using the gospel from. And by the way, I think I could. I'm getting good at remembering my scriptures, but you guys are on some Jedi moves, bro. Like, you just look at it, you're like, okay, I'll bring up a season. You sit back. And you say, by the way, it's the coolest thing. Like, I'm geeked out by you guys.
He's literally got my 4-year-old daughter doing this right now.
Dude, that's so cool.
It is amazing. Like, it's not me, it's him. It's pretty impressive.
Dude, I can't wait to see her in high school. He's like, come on. It's like, let's just do it. We don't have to be married. And she's like, Ephesians 7, 8. Like rejecting a man just by, that'd be so cool. Okay, I apologize for interrupting you. I was
No
just
problem. Paul writes, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. All right, now that's very convicting for me. What I say to my wife, what I say to my sons, my daughters-in-law, my grandchildren, had better be building them up.
Yeah. But what if the swearing is like building up in a funny way?
Good point. Good question.
I want to know.
Well, I like the way you think. You're thinking through issues in an honest, good way. And that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.
Thank you.
But I can promise you, when I lose my temper with people, even with students on college campuses, that's
Oh. Yeah.
not good. And I have to apologize. I'll never forget being on a campus down in conservative Mississippi.
Love the setup, by the way.
Oh, boy. This one guy comes walking down the sidewalk saying, oh, here's another one of them conservative, narrow-minded, bigoted Christians telling us we all need Jesus. And boy, I was beginning to boil. And I said, well, come on, let's talk, man. He wouldn't talk. He just walked right into the student union and ignored me. And I said, all right, God gave all of us two ends, one to sit on and the other to think with. Our entire future depends upon which one we use. Heads you win, tails you lose. A woman to the back of the crowd raises her hand and said, asked me, would Jesus have said that to that guy? So it's hard.
Wait, what was wrong with that?
Well, obviously I was telling him, you're not thinking with your brain, you're thinking with your butt.
Whoa, my guy, let me tell you something. We're very different. We're very different. I was thinking you were going to completely different. I don't know if I'm like not intelligent, but I didn't even see that as an insult. I'm like, I get it. Heads or tails. Like, I don't, maybe I'm just dumb, but like I thought you were gonna be. Oh man, I can't even say what I thought you were gonna say.
Hold on, he's not that prudent holy. 1 second. 1 second here. Let's just clarify the top 10 swear list that you have that me and my brothers have come up with. Well, so some of them are old school. They're too old school that they're politically incorrect, and he didn't know it. Shoot, son of a gun. You gotta help me here.
Those are- wait, are
cut
those
up-
bad
we
words?
cut- Those are his bad words, and we know that they mean more. No, George. I'm saying they mean more than that. You know what I mean? He just goes out there and he yells them. It's like, come on, what's behind that? It's the same thing. That's what you're saying.
Wait, Reed, what did we think he said? Remember when we were watching his thing, and what did we think he said? And then he was like, baloney.
Baloney, that's it.
No, but what was it
Number
before?
3.
What was it? Oh, dude, we thought you said the F word, and we both paused it, and we're like, whoa. And then immediately I was like, see, you could say the F word. And then he goes, baloney. And then Reed points out, he goes, I don't think a man that says the F word follows it up with baloney. So we had to, what was the word? It was like a...
It was something that's ended with up, but it started with something else. It wasn't the F word. I forget what it was.
But it was something else, and we were just dying.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, man, I don't know what it was.
His name Chuck or something like that.
It was we put the subtitles on to see what you said, and we're like, oh, it wasn't the F word. But I just found that real. Okay, so swearing's bad.
So is it the word? Okay, so is it the word like F-U-C-K, or is it the intent behind it? Because you say he says son of a gun, right? So is son of a gun just as bad as F-U-C-K because you had the same intent behind the
No,
word?
you're spot on. It's the heart. The heart's the first issue.
Oh,
just
my
as you
heart's
both have
fine
said.
when I say the
Okay.
bad words.
Right. But then,
Well,
then
it's
secondly,
true. It's true. And now I'm not even trying to defend myself. I'm not trying to defend myself. I just thought I was representing God the wrong way because other people could take the word that I'm saying
Right.
in a bad way.
That's right.
What if I have a sign that says nothing I say comes from bad? I'm just trying to find a loophole because stand-up comedy is just so hard when you don't swear around.
It is.
It is
You're right.
so hard.
You're right.
And it slips out, and then I hate when people are like, he's not a Christian, and I'm like,
No,
ah,
that's judgmental.
that's baloney, as you would say.
Baloney. There you go. No. That's not a sign that you're not a Christian because you use language. No.
I mean, listen, they say the term is don't. He swears like a sailor or a
Yes.
fisher. Simon was a fisher.
Yeah.
Do you think he swore a lot?
I don't know. I do know that in Galatians,
Paul, yeah. For
Paul-
sure.
That's right. Paul in Galatians
Cut
talks
off
about
your-
all our good works are like dung, the sh word.
He swears?
You
Well,
see, it goes more
sh
than-
word,
yeah.
dirty. You know,
What's dong?
dung,
Dung?
dung, dung. It's the same thing as shit.
Oh.
It's horse dung. Means it's horse.
Well, and then he
poop.
goes as far to say, "I wish that they would cut off their
testicles.
leg." Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Emasculate
So
themselves. Yeah.
He goes far.
Paul's a bad
you got a
dude,
loophole
though,
over
bro.
here, Jordan
Paul's
Scott.
a bad dude, bro. You're right. I'm like Paul, guys. Just imagine they're like, this guy compare himself to Paul.
I have had professors though, Christian professors. I had 2 of them, really, really sharp guys. They both said to me, "Cursing's fine, especially if you're with non-believers, and it's going to make you more approachable to them."
No, that's what I do it.
So
do,
it's-
oh my!
I
Hey,
see-
Jessica, don't even give me that look. Listen. Listen.
I'm not saying that's my
No.
position. Just to make
Jess,
sure.
Jess, I swear. One time and she sees it and Reed sees it. When I'm talking to people and I can see they're tuning out, I would say, please forgive me, right? Please forgive me, because I feel way different swearing in front of you guys. But if I'm like, it's fucking horseshit, right? And they look at me like, whoa, what? And then now they're like leaning in because I'm speaking their language.
Right,
and
right,
I'm not coming
right.
from like I'm holier than you.
Right.
Because let's face it, bro, I swear all the time and I'm trying to work on it. So why am I taking it out now when I know I could communicate with you better?
Right.
I like your point of view. Let me tell you something. You're going to get drilled in the comment section. Because nobody's more Christian and holy there now than the comment section. Right? Like, they will come after you. Okay, let's go to another question.
Yes, I'd love
I'm
to.
having such a blast, by the way,
Oh,
guys.
it's great.
So are we.
Let me
That's
know when
great
you guys
stuff.
want to leave, because you're not leaving until you guys are ready to go.
Okay, well, from somebody. So, how does God make